everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be filming my favourite drugstore makeup. I've got a brush in there as well, just because I really love this brush and I feel like I need to share it with you. I've got a few lip products, a concealer, a foundation, a spray for your face and some highlighter as well. So I'm going to start with the Mario Badescu skincare facial spray with aloe, herbs and rose water. I would class this as drugstore because obviously you can go into the shop and go like buy it, but it's not like from Superdrug or Boots. You can get this from Urban Outfitters. It's £7 and I just love it. It's a lot better than the MAC Fix Plus. You can use this for quite a few things. I actually use it to spray before my makeup, just to give me a bit of dewiness, and then I spray it before my highlight to make it pop. I spray it on my highlight brush, on my eyeshadows just to make them pop, and also I spray it when I've finished all my makeup, and it just sets my makeup really nicely and it doesn't smell too bad as well. So this is one of my favourite sprays. So the next thing is this NYX brush. I actually love it. This is what it looks like. It's just a really nice fluffy blending brush. I use this to blend out most of my eyeshadows, and I also use it as a transition colour. This is £9, so it's not too expensive. I mean, it's the same price as the Weaver ones, but if you don't like ordering online or anything, you can just go into the NYX shop and just pick it up. It's really nice and soft, but it's not too soft, and ever since I first started eyeshadow, I've loved it and I've used it. I just think it's one of my favourite brushes. The next thing is the Maybelline Fit Me. This is in the shade 20. I absolutely love this concealer just because it brightens my eyes. I would say though, one thing that's wrong with it is that it doesn't have enough colours. So like if you've got really pale skin, this won't be bright enough for you, but if you do tan or if you have like darker skin, this will be really bright for you. It's really dewy. It doesn't give full coverage. I wouldn't say it gives full coverage, but it is really dewy on the skin. It blends out really easy, and I don't know, I just love it. I've always really liked this concealer. I used to have like a darker shade of it, but it wasn't brightening enough, and then I got the lighter shade and I just fell in love with it. So this is a really good concealer. I'm going to move on to foundation. Now this is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. This is in the number 220. I usually use this when I've got a tan, but I haven't got a tan on today, but I just took it down my neck and this is what it looks like. I'm actually in love with this foundation. I've never found a foundation that I really love apart from the Estee Lauder Double Wear, and that is a really expensive foundation, so it's not good for everyday, which like I wish it was good for everyday, but it's just too expensive to be wearing every day. So I found this, and this is just as good as the Estee Lauder Double Wear. This is quite lighter, like a lot lighter. It looks like skin and it's just amazing. It's really easy to blend out, and I use this with my beauty blender. I also use the concealer with it, and these two together is just a match made in heaven. So this is another product that I've been using for years. This is a sleek contour kit, but I'm not talking about the contour. I want to talk about the highlight because this is one of my favourite highlights. I'm just going to show you it here. So this is what it looks like. So this is in the shade Light, and I'm just going to swatch it on my hand. So I don't know if you can see, but I've just swatched it on my hand. This for me is one of my favourite highlighters. This has got kind of like a pink tone to it, but it's a really nice light highlighter. So if you have light skin tone, this will be really nice. I haven't tried the dark or the medium, so maybe them ones are good too, but the light one is really good. So I just spray my fan brush with some Mario Badescu spray, and then I put this on, and honestly it's such a nice highlighter. I don't really use the contour shade, but I mean if you do, this is a really good duo. So next is another Sleek highlighter. I feel like Sleek are the best brand, like drugstore brand for highlighters, because they just make the best highlighters ever. This is the Sleek Solstice highlight palette. I've also got the other one. I can't remember what it's called, but I've got another one, but this one beats the other one what I've got. These three are normal ones, and then this one is a cream one. I'm just going to swatch them for you. So I don't know if you can see, but these are actually incredible. I'm not gonna lie, this is probably my favourite highlight palette that I own, just because it's like really intense. It's one of the intense ones. If you don't like an intense glow, please don't go for this, because even dry, it's really intense. And then you spray some Mario Badescu spray on it, and woo! It's freaking ridiculous. But it's such a beautiful palette. The colour that I use the most is this one, which most people don't actually use, but I love the purple. This is £10. So the other products I now have are lip stuff. So I'm going to start with the NYX Liquid Suede. This is in the colour Sandstorm. Now I used to use the lip lingeries, and they were really drying on my lips, and they would just come off really easy. Now this is not drying at all. It's so creamy on your lips, and when you eat, like, I was so shocked. This is only £7, and when you eat, it doesn't come off. It stays on for hours. I love it so much. So I'm going to swatch this colour for you. I'm actually running out of it, so I need to pick up a new one. But this is the colour. It's just a really nice nude pink colour. And then I've got a NYX Cosmic Mel's. This is in the colour Retro Harmony. When I first got this, I actually got the last one, and then I took a picture of it on my lips and sent it to my mum. And she was like, oh my god, that's so nice, will you get me one? So I went on Boots website, they didn't have it. And then I went on loads of other different sites and they didn't have it. So I'm not sure if you'll be able to get this, but it's actually so nice. This is what it looks like. It kind of looks like a highlight shade, but this is what it looks like. It's really nice and glowy. I mean, if this was a highlighter, I would wear it, but it's not a highlighter. But it's so nice on your lips. I usually pair these two together. So I'll put this one around my edges and then this one in the middle. But it's in the colour Retro Harmony, I'm not sure if I said. But yeah, these two together, amazing. The last one is something that I used in my last video. This is the Revolution Lip Kit in Noble. Now this is the other one that I've tried of these, so I'm not actually sure about the other ones, but I love this one. So this is the colour Noble. So it's a really nice like ginger colour. I have to say though, the lip liner is like darker than the actual lipstick. Now sometimes I put this all over my lips and just leave it, or I put like a plain gloss over the top just so it doesn't get dry in. That's a lip liner and that's a liquid lipstick. It's quite similar to the Liquid Suede, but this is like really matte. It dries really matte, and I wouldn't say it's too dry. It is quite dry in, like it's not as cream as the Liquid Suede. It does last a few hours. I've literally been wearing these two like every single day without a doubt. Well, if I wear makeup, I don't actually wear makeup every day, but if I do wear makeup and I'm going for the natural look, this is what I will use. I feel like I've just said I love it so much, and it's so nice in every single thing that I've described. I'm so sorry, I'm so bad at explaining stuff, but I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in my next video. If you want to see more videos from me, then subscribe and press the bell. If you want to send me some suggestions on what videos to do, just message me or comment in the comment section, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.